Hi, in this video, I'm just going to show you how to answer the questions like mean, median, and mode questions using frequency table. Okay, these type of questions, they are quite popular in the exam. And I will show you here how you can find mean, median, and mode by using the frequency table. As you can see, the first column here, it says class interval, and then they have given you class intervals. 0 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, and 8 to 10, and 10 to 12. And then frequency column, they have given us 1, 3, 5, 6, 2, 1. Okay, now I will show you how to answer these questions. So it's very important that you need to know the formula for the mean here, how to find the mean. Okay, I'm writing here on the side, on the right hand side. The formula for the mean is, you need to remember this formula. This is very important. You need to remember by heart. It's sigma fx over sigma f. Okay, this sign we write like this. This means sigma. Also, we call it summation as well, right? So basically, summation, like you add all of them, right? So it's total. Basically, the word, it means total, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to answer these questions. So what we have to do, in order to find this one, we have to make another column, which is and we will label it like X column, right? So X column. So what is X? X is basically, we also call it midpoint as well sometime, right? It's also called midpoint. What does midpoint mean? Midpoint means the middle of class intervals, right? So the you see between zero and two. Obviously, what comes between 0 and 2 is 1. Between 2 and 4 is 3. Between 4 and 6 is 5. Between 6 and 8, it's 7. Between 8 and 10, it's 9. And between 10 and 12, it is 11. So this is called X, and also we call it midpoint as well. I can just write here for you M midpoint, MD. It means midpoint as well. Okay, then we need to make another column which is called cumulative frequency. Right, I will show you what it is and why we need it. I will tell you why we need it as well. So first of all, let me write it down. Okay, this is cumulative frequency column, right? So I'll show you what it is and how we find cumulative frequency, right? So what I am going to write here is, we can make it a proper column like this, right? Okay, now as you can see, the formula for mean is, first of all, we will try to find mean. The formula for mean is sigma fx over sigma f. So what we have to do is, we have to find fx for this. What is fx? Fx means f column times x column. So what we do, we write here, we make another column which is called fx column, right? Then, but before we do fx, I think we can work out. I'll show you why we need cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency, we need it to work out the median, right? And what is cumulative frequency? It means the addition of frequency as we go along. For example, you see the first frequency, the number is 1. So what we do, we write 1. Then the second number is 3. So we add 3 in 1, it becomes 4. Then we add 4 and 5, it becomes 9. Then we add 9 and 6, so it is 15. Then we add 15 and 2, it is 17. And then we add 17 and 1, it is 18, right? So now what we do, we find fx. Okay, so for fx, we make another column, which means fx. Fx means, generally we write it with a small f and small x, right? What it means, like, it means f times x. So let me complete this column here. I tell you what is fx. Fx means basically f times x. So what it means, f column times x column. So if you look at f and x, f 1 times 1 is 1. So we write 1. So 3 times 3 is 9, so we write 9. Then 5 times 5 is 25, so we write 25. Then 6 times 7 is 42, so we write 42. Then 9 times 2 is 18, so we write 18. And then the last one is 11 times 1 is 11, right? So now we can work out. So sigma fx means total of fx. So what it means, we will find the total of fx column. You see this column, it means we just have to add them. So what we do is we can, these type of questions, they come in the calculator paper as well sometime. So we can just add them all. So I'm just going to add them. It's 1 plus 9 plus 25 plus 42 plus 18 and plus 11. So when you add all of them, so we'll get 106, right? 106. And then we add all the frequency column. Because we have already done cumulative frequency, we know that the total of frequency is 18. You see the last number in the cumulative frequency column is 18 because that's the total of frequency. We write total, so it's 18. Right? So remember the formula for mean was sigma fx over sigma f. It means total of fx, which is 106, divided by 18. So what we do, we divide 106. So this is what we are trying to find. We are trying to find mean. So so when we divide this one, we'll get the value of mean. So 106 divided by 18 is basically what we'll get. We'll get mean. So when you divide 106 by 18, we get 5.888. So it means we can write, if we round it to the one decimal place, it will be 5.89. So this is mean. Hope you understand it. Okay, now we have to find mode. Mode is the most repeated number, right? So what we have to do, we have to find the higher in the frequency column. Let me change the color so it will be easier for you to understand. You see, in the frequency column, look for the highest frequency. Look, highest frequency is 6. So then corresponding to 6, we look into the X column, which is 7. So what will be the mode? Mode will be 7. 7. And then comes mean. How we find mean? So then comes median. How we find median? Okay, for median, in the cumulative frequency column, can you see the last number is 18? So what we do is this is 18, we half 18, right? When you half 18, we get 9. We know that 9 is bigger. So what we do, we look, 9 is bigger than 1, 9 is bigger than 4, but 9 is exactly 9 or here. So what we'll do, we stop here at exactly 9. So then we look into the X column here, and this is 5. So what will be our median? So median will be 5, right? What I will recommend you to please make a note of this question and try to do it second time by yourself. And this is how you can learn. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I will again recommend you to subscribe to it. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you. Okay, bye.